Donald Trump's economy, to paraphrase Republican Senator John Kennedy, is about as dead as fried chicken. We got new job numbers that have just come out here to lead off into the weekend. Economists thought February was going to be a terrible month with a job creation number of about 60,000 new jobs. That would have been terrible compared to the 400,000 jobs created every month during the Biden administration. But instead, the job numbers came out and it was a negative 100,000 jobs. 100,000 jobs lost in February, not 60,000 gained. Just to give you some perspective, since the beginning of the year, December and January, they revised the job numbers down 69,000 from what they originally predicted. Now another 100,000 jobs, and wait till you hear the sectors that the job loss is in. Completely counter to what Donald Trump is telling you about how successful his economy is. Unemployment now up 4.4%. And the American people know a war when they see it, even though Donald Trump and his lapdog of a Congress they've been ordered not to refer to the Iranian war as a war. But the financial markets, the energy markets, they all know what a war looks like, and it looks just like this. And as a result, the financial markets are tumbling as I'm recording. I can't even keep up with how far they're tumbling. I'm not happy about it, but it is an indication that the sole reason, the raison d'etre for Donald Trump to be elected president was low oil prices and a booming economy, job creator, and low prices. None of that has happened. Instead, quite the opposite. We're only bombing Iran and going overseas to export our chaos to cover up for the failures at home, for a domestic policy that is as dead as fried chicken. I'm Michael Popak. You're on the I'm hungry now. You're on the Midas Touch Network and on Legal AF. Let's talk about these job numbers. And these are coming out from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's the one Donald Trump really hated because the numbers were so bad. So he fired the head statistician 6 months ago. Well, the new statistician, what's he going to do now? Close the door of the Bureau so they don't issue numbers at all? Think, what are the headwinds that are crushing the American economy? You can do it with me. You can make it a nursery rhyme. Tariffs that are taxes. A war that is leading to rising oil and energy prices. Well, you got a transit zone in the Middle East called the Strait of Hormuz. You can't get any oil tankers through it right now. It's a traffic jam because of the Iranian war that we've started, right? And so, all right, so you've got all of that. Then you've got the job numbers. I mean, when you've got the, when economists think you're already got an anemic job creation record, and you're only going to create 60,000 jobs in a 330 million person economy, when you think that, then you're already in a terrible place. But when you lose 100,000, so they're off by 160,000, that's even worse. Here's the sectors where they've done the loss, right? Donald Trump, the builder, Bob the builder president, right? Building everything. Construction lost 11,000 jobs. 11,000 jobs in construction lost in the month of February alone. 28,000 in healthcare. 30,000 in restaurants and bars. And get this, remember the reason for the tariffs was to bring manufacturing home. Bring it home. Have factories booming again in America, right? South Korea is going to build a chip or an AI factory, whatever it is. Yeah. He not only did his economy, our economy, lose 12,000 jobs in factories in the month of February alone. It's the 14th month out of 15. He's on an epic losing streak of having factory jobs lose jobs, not create them. So none of what he's trying to sell to the American people is working. The polling shows it. He's going to crash potentially through the 30% approval barrier any moment now. Independents gave up on him months ago, ran away screaming from him. Young voters, the same thing. They all want their vote back. Now, in addition to the job loss, look at what happened to the stock market. It's down like 2% now. You're down 2%, 3%, just as we went to open the markets. And that is a signal that the financial markets do not believe in Donald Trump's stewardship, if you want to call it that, of the economy. And as a result, it's hurting you and me. Time to run the bastards out. What do you do when you got dead fried chicken? You toss it. And that's what the pent-up demand in America right now is, for voting, to vote